Hello and welcome. I'm Bert the Stormtrooper, and today I want to show you something that I recently got. Now, this is not a what I got for Christmas video. However, my buddy Vinnie and I, Vinnie is Exia Gundamo. Check out my subscriptions. He's down there, and go subscribe to him too. Vinnie's my brother. We've been friends for years. We used to work together, and we've been friends for years and years. And we had a gift exchange. Now, what we did was that we gave ourselves things from our own collection, stuff that we already had. He had mentioned some Transformers that he needed, and I had them. I had extras of them. So I went ahead and grabbed those and grabbed some other stuff that I had double, and I gave him those. And then he gave to me, every time I go over to his house, I would admire his GoBot collection. And he blew my mind because he gave me his GoBot collection, and there was something else I'm going to show you here in a second that he also gave me, just completely blew my mind. So he had been thinking, this is something that he had picked up on a whim, and I guess he said he'd been considering getting rid of it. So I always go over there and I admire his collection every time I go over there. So he just gave it to me, and it really, really blew my mind. Vinny, when you see this, seriously, man, I can't thank you enough for this. This is awesome. All right, so GoBots. I know everybody doesn't think, everybody's going to go, oh my God, GoBots. But I know most people don't see them up there as high up as Transformers might have been. But when I was growing up, back in the original days of G1, there was a period there, it was either before or after the movie came out, that Transformers kind of dried up. We were getting the cartoon every afternoon on TV, and that kind of stopped. It just kind of dried up. The networks had moved on to something else. And really the only input that we were getting on Transformers were just the toy commercials that ran on Saturday mornings that were tie-ins to the Marvel comics. So there was, the Transformers lore was kind of dried up there for a minute, and GoBots kind of came in and took up where the Transformers left off. Suddenly the GoBots cartoon was on every afternoon, and these guys were really inexpensive and easy to get. So, I'd get $2 or $3 from my dad every weekend, and these guys were retailing for about $2 to $3. So, I could every week go get myself a new GoBot. So myself, my brother, the kids at school, there for a while, we really kind of got into GoBots. So I have a fondness for them. And hey, it's another transforming toy, You can't go wrong with Transformers toys. So as you can see here, some of these guys I had as a kid, some of them I didn't, so I'm still kind of learning their names. I won't know everybody's names on here, but some of them are really silly names. They're so silly, they're awesome. I'll give you an example right here. This guy right here, his name is Buggy Man, because he transforms into a buggy. So there you go, stuff like that. You got a Copter, which was one of my favorite ones. Now, I did have some other GoBots already in my collection. I have them off to the side. I do have a Puzzler that I already had. Psycho, which was my absolute favorite all-time GoBot. In fact, when I got that Psycho, I got him because I really kind of thought to myself, this is the only GoBot I'm going to get. He was my favorite one, so I got Psycho, and that was going to be it. And then a friend of mine sent me a box of Transformers, and there was a bunch of GoBots in there as well. That's where Puzzler came from. I have a Vanguard, he came from there. And then you guys have seen the review of Road Ranger. He's behind me. He's back here behind me. But I got another one of him, so now I have 2 Road Rangers, which is cool. But you probably recognize him because I did do a review of him as part of That's Just Prime, because he's a little red and blue truck. So I have one of these in my Prime collection, right behind me, and now I'm gonna have another one for my GoBot shelf, which is gonna go here somewhere. But so that's cool. That's great. Some of these guys, one of these guys, don't ask me which. One of these guys, one's a space shuttle, one's a spaceship. And one of them is named Spacey. So, some of these guys, they had really silly names, but I just absolutely love it. So yeah, that was, I've got Leader 1, I've got Scooter, Jeeper Creeper, Tank. Yeah, his name is Tank. He transforms into a tank. So you see where I'm going with this. Some of these guys, like I said, I don't know all the names off the top of my head just yet. I've been taking them apart and redoing their limbs and tightening up their joints and stuff like that. So I'm kind of learning them now. But here's the big one. So not only did Vinny give me his GoBots collection. He kind of broke the rules because he went to the store and got me something he had seen for the GoBots collection. And here it is right here. This is something that I never had as a kid. And this is absolutely incredible. This is the GoBots Command Center. And just completely blew my mind. Check this thing out. If you're not familiar with this, I'm thinking about probably doing a review on this because it's just such a cool piece. When I got it, I was showing it off to my wife. I was showing it everything that it does. This is a triple changer. And I was just so excited about it that she said, babe, you've got to do a review on this. You're so excited. You're so enthusiastic about it. You got to do a video. So I'm probably going to do a video on this, but just check this thing out. And it's complete. The electronics work. Check this out. It's got an alarm and it's got blinking lights. And isn't that just the most wonderful sound from the 80s that you've ever heard? Oh, the 80s, what a sound of wonder. So yeah, he's complete. He needs a little bit of cleaning, not a big deal. He's complete. He's got all his parts in there. His electronics work, and he came in the box. Check this out. And if you know anything about 80s toys, you know that the boxes were just absolute pieces of art. So check this thing out. There's a drawing of the command center right there, and you can see it's up in it's a triple changer, like I mentioned. It turns into a base. It's also a space vehicle, and then it's also a land walker, kind of like the AT-AT walkers were in Star Wars. And you can see right there it's represented as such. Got a little rip on the box up here. Not a big deal considering I think I just knocked over Scooter. So check that out. There shows you the box right there shows you all the 3 modes. You've got the space vehicle mode up top there. You got the walker on the bottom, and then on the side it shows you the base. And it's got pretty much the same drawing over here, same pictures over there. And then the back just kind of shows you. I love these backs of these 80s boxes. Masters of the Universe did this. Mask also did this, where you just kind of have these monochrome drawings in the back and just against the brown background of the cardboard. And it's such a cool display. It just looks so cool, and it reminds me, so it just takes me back. It really does. I love that. And there's a brief explanation of what it does there. So very, very cool set. This thing does a bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna get into a whole lot of detail. I have to hold myself back because I just want to go on and on and on talking about this. And if I do, then I'm just gonna blow the review. So I'm gonna leave that stuff for the review. But yeah, I'm really excited to get that. I want to get this thing cleaned up and get it in front of the camera because I'm super excited. So let's get Scooter standing back up again. So there you go. So yeah, so that's what I got from Vinny for our gift exchange. And just for the heck of it, why don't we go ahead and so we have the whole collection here. Here's Puzzler standing back here. I don't know if he's showing. And then I've got a Vanguard and a Psycho back here. I've been working on my Sidekill, so I currently got him this one over here with the bad guys. Let's see, the good guys were called the Guardians, and the bad guys were called, I don't remember what the bad guys were called. Maybe it's in the box. I don't know. Let's see. Well, the command center was actually like a live GoBot, and it started out as a vehicle for the bad guys, but then the Guardians kind of took over it and kept it. So if I remember the first episode correctly, I might be wrong. Let me know. But I'm not seeing the name of the bad guys, and for whatever reason, I'm kind of having like a brain moment right now. I can't think of it. It's probably because I'm on the spot. I'm in front of the camera. But anyway, here's Psycho. He's the leader of the bad guys. I'm still missing a tire I got the wheel, but it doesn't have the rubber tire on him. So, but I just got the engine on him, and I've been tightening up his joints and whatnot. So I got him in vehicle mode right now. But there you go. So there it is. There's my GoBot collection. And it already, the bugs bit me. And I was just on eBay today buying more GoBots because, you know, I just can't help myself. Vinny always does this to me. Vinny has a way, he's evil. He's my best friend in the world, but he's evil. He gets me into collecting other things that I don't currently collect. He did it to me with Gundam, and now he's doing it to me with GoBots. So expect some more GoBots stuff. Hopefully you'll enjoy the GoBot stuff as much as I do. I'll continue. I've got more That's Just Prime coming. I've got next week's episode is already ready to go. I've been getting some questions about my 100th episode, which I really had not given it any thought. Some people have been asking me what I plan on reviewing for the 100th episode and whatnot. Honestly, I haven't given it any thought. So if you have any suggestions, go down in the comments and let me know what you think I should review for the 100th episode. There's four more episodes to go. I got 96 coming out this weekend, so 4 more episodes to go. So let me know, and I'll take every suggestion into consideration. I have had a suggestion that's been made several times, so I'm leaning towards that one. But if you guys leave me a suggestion about something else and it leads more that way, I might go that way. I'll do my best to always review whatever you guys ask me to review. So that's just Prime keeps going strong as always. Hopefully I'll be getting into some more GoBots, some GoBot stuff here pretty soon. I've got some more Ninja Turtle stuff that I really am itching to get in front of the camera. I got 2 more Turtle Vans that I want to put in front of the camera, and I want to maybe do the original vintage sewer layer, also the Technodrome. So I got some more turtle stuff that I want to do. I'm thinking about doing some more Ghostbuster stuff. I did the Ecto 1 a while ago. I've got the Firehouse. It's complete. So I'm thinking about doing that one as well. Playsets are a little more difficult to review because the camera's got to move around and whatnot, but I'm thinking about trying my hand at that. So let me know if there's anything specific that you guys want to see. So yeah, so there it is. If you haven't done so already, please go to my check out my channel, check out my subscriptions. Look for Exia Gundam O. That's my buddy Vinny. He's awesome. Go subscribe to him too, please, and support the rest of the YouTube community. If I subscribe to them, you should too. And so with that, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Please go down, leave me a comment, give me some thumbs up, subscribe and share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time.